Welcome back to FirstCraft. I just logged back on and Ship, I think it has to be Ship, has placed an end crystal at my shop. It's one of these and I don't know how to move it. I have a totem in my hand for this reason. I also told Ship, store policy, you break it, you buy it. Because I don't know about this. This is definitely uncomfortable. It's got one of these things on it, and I am low-key terrified that it's going to break and go boom. So that's where I'm at today. How are you? Welcome back to FirstCraft. We are going to. Okay. I'm not gonna do that backwards. Oh goodness, this is terrifying. All right. So I think this is just here now. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put these back. Hopefully I don't click and break it. Come on. I'm clicking too close. Also, we have new artwork of Rustic Dragon here. Well, this is just gonna live there for now. Oh well. But yeah, welcome back to the FirstCraft server where hijinks are always happening. I took a little bit of a break. I had a vacation to go on, but now I am excited to be back here on the server. We've had a lot of things going on recently. It seems Rustic Dragon has opened up a bookshop over here. 1 diamond per book. Every 5th book is free. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. That's not bad. Okay. So he's working to undercut Burke over there. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, and there's Rustic Dragon once again. Holy moly. When did that get there? What? Hold, hang on. Hang on a second. I'm gone for a week and we've got an entire town hall here. Oh my goodness, this is gorgeous. Holy mackerel. We've got like little areas over here with some custom trees, it looks like. These are gorgeous. My goodness. All right, well, I shouldn't be gone from the FirstCraft server as much. I'm missing out on things here, but man, that's such a gorgeous build. And it's so large too, like it's really setting the scene for where we can go with the shopping district here. All right, well, I suppose we ought to get into what I plan to do today. I've got another couple, oh, oops, okay, let's not do this. I've got another couple of redstone projects that I want to get started on. But first off, let us go and check out our shop and not blow up this thing. Oh my god, I touched it. Wait. Okay. That's strange. Slightly cursed. Maybe I don't know what Minecraft is, but okay. I guess this is fine. I know he was selling them. Do they just not blow up anymore? There we are. Ooh, okay, end crystals. 1 diamond per 8. I have 1 diamond from Ship. Do they just not blow up anymore? It's not placing on anything. Oh, you've got to place these on obsidian, right? Well, I don't know. We have end crystals now, though. That definitely sounds dangerous. What happens if I just... Okay, it doesn't place on that. Well, without knowing what any of this actually does, I think it's time to move right... Ooh, crying obsidian. That might actually work. Does that work? Nope. Okay, well, all right. I obviously don't know how Minecraft works. I'm just going to boop on over to my base right now. So here we are at the Dark Valley, where I have been doing just a little bit of planning. Because so far my little Dark Valley village is only this one building. Of course, there you hear the Hoglin. Thank you to Dan Bear Pig. I only have the one build. And I've been trying to think of where I want to build next. I was thinking about possibly putting something over here but I found a spot that I think would be a better spot for just a small build. I don't want to build something big like this one because that'll just take too long. Trying to grow a tree right there on the hill to just sort of terrain this a little bit more. But I think right here, if I bring out this level a little bit, it's nestled right here in the hill, and a small building could fit here very nicely. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of time in creative to try and figure out what sort of building I want. I want to do something that's a little more dark oak and deep slate centric, and also figure out a good color to pop, because that's something I struggle with. Is I get some of those colors just like the base colors of it, never any good pop other than the standard thing that I always do of putting a green floor with the kelp blocks. So I'm going to do a bit of brainstorming and we'll pop back with another building right now. So I haven't really done much of the interior yet, but this is the exterior. I added a bit of depth by putting in walls underneath. I had to do full blocks here, otherwise it showed some of the interior, but you can already see a bit of that color I was looking for. So let's head inside. I decided to go with some nether colors because I rarely build with anything using the nether, anything that's found there. So I've opted for these vines. This is actually where I got the initial idea of using vines here from the nether, and I brought in the nether wood to go with that. So I've got the bedroom up here. Probably put like a dresser here somewhere, maybe a chest over there, a lamp over here just to provide it some light upstairs. And then downstairs, I've got the crafting table. I'll probably have a workstation over here. I was thinking about making this my cartography room because I would like a good place to put a map of my base. And I was thinking that a map could fit on this back wall here. Since there's not really anything to look at outside here, it's just sort of this hill, so it wouldn't really be any good to have a window on that side. But having a window up here, so you can kind of look up there at the tavern and see who's going up there. Having a window that looks forward and having a window that looks to the side. Then over here just becomes a nice flat wall where we can put a bunch of item frames and make a good high detail map of the base area. So if I'm going to have a map room, I will need a lot of item frames. It's a good thing I have a nearly infinite supply of leather, where I can just make as many item frames as I ever need right on the fly. Alright, so I did a bit more designing on the interior. Let's go in and check it out. I've got my cartography table put right here. Sort of create like a little cartography room. Now on this wall here, I've got 15 item frames, so I can make a big map. I left this corner blank because I've got this corner open. I'll have that corner free as well. Might put like a rug or something in the entryway here, but I'm not exactly sure what. Maybe like a armor stand so you can check your armor at the door, you know. And then of course you go upstairs. And then we've got this nice little dresser here with a nice little paintings, because we don't really have a window there. But we just have some like free-flowing air up here as well. So that just makes it nice and gives a good vibe up here as well. I also did this cool little trick with the barrels. And this is actually an item frame, a little trap door that's put in there just to make it look like it's got some drawers. And you pull them out like that. So I thought that was a pretty cool trick. We've got the invisible item frames to go with that. I still need an end rod for my lamp that I want to do. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. It's something small, something simple. It's not an extravagant build, but it really just fills out the area, and I'm gonna have a lot more of these little small buildings. See, it just nestles right there. It's dark with the deep slate colors in there. Contrasts with this as well, but it's not too much of a texture gradient. We don't have anything major special like we do up here where we've got like 6 different white blocks. We just have the one color of the cobbled deep slate and then the extra texture of the deep slate walls that gives it a little bit more depth, especially here on the sides so that we don't have such a flat wall. So I'm really happy with this. Well, since we last spoke, there's been a bit of time passage, and I've done a lot of digging. quite a lot of digging. You can hear I've got the beacon down here below me, and we are all the way down at Y minus 54. So we are down way low in the world. It took a very long time. You see, there's some lava over there. But I did put just a little bit of glass anytime I encountered a cave, just so that it can look a little bit more interesting when we fly through. So up here, there's a very dangerous cave right in here, but it took a little while to get that lit up as well. And just here, all right, there we go. Over here is our little encampment. And let me take it out of Quake Pro real quick, because that's way too wide. But this is all the resources we gathered. So all of this is cobbled deep slate. All of this is cobblestone. And some stone here. Some grass, some dirt and clay and gravel. Other stone variants and more tuff. And then over here is all of the ores. Now I also picked up some diamonds, which I've already consolidated. But Burke actually got me an extra couple of diamond pickaxes to be able to go through and collect all of this resources, because I was running to the Ender multiple times. Let's sleep first. I was running to the Ender multiple times to just keep repairing my tools. So I really appreciated Burke helping me get another pickaxe to keep this mining. But yeah, this is going to be my mine entrance. It is a bit hazardous to get in there right now. I just use ender pearls to teleport down. There we are. But I'm thinking I'm going to put some powder snow on the bottom here, so that I can just drop straight down. Now, there's a trick you can do that I've seen a few people doing recently. If you put powder snow down and then put carpets over it, it actually makes it a lot safer, and it cancels any fall damage. So that's going to be fun. But I'm thinking I'm going to do branch mines. I might take this wall and go north. That'll go towards the mountain, I believe. And I'm just going to take the tunnel right in here. Let's just get that started here. I do like having a nice entrance for my mines. I know it's not really necessary, but I do like to decorate it just a little bit. And that's part of the reason that I built this enormous hole in the ground for my mine entrance. In the meantime, I have a project which I've already sort of begun on. Here you see, and I've run out of rockets, so that's a bad thing. Here you see I've cleared out a perimeter about 100 or so blocks in diameter, because I'm trying to spawn-proof it to put in a massive farm centered right here. You may have seen it before, but it is ianxofour's raid farm. Not only that, but a stacking raid farm with 128,000 drops per hour. That's a lot. It also gives us plenty of totems, and I'm probably going to use it as a shop idea. So let's get into the time lapse of the build right now. Well, that was painful. It took probably 2.5, 3 hours just following the tutorial. I had thought about trying to construct it in a creative world beforehand, but I just decided to wing it. I had to restart a couple of times early on. Then I was very diligent about making sure every step was done properly. Now, there was a lot of meticulous things that had to be placed in a particular orientation. And yeah, so the next thing to do is to come over here and fill the item sorters over here. So we'll probably have 2 for emeralds, 1 for redstone, 1 for gunpowder, 1 for, there's another thing. And then this is the overflow protection over here. And this is what's going to collect a lot of the totems and other non-stackables. So a few of the saddles might come through from the Ravager jockeys and some crossbows as well. But mostly, oh, and maybe some potions as well, but mostly what I'm looking for in here is the emeralds, because of course we have our custom totems here, and I'm thinking about not only selling my totems and the totems that are the base skin, because if the evoker actually dies of natural causes, it will drop a standard totem. It doesn't have one of our skins. But I'm also thinking not only sell my totems, but sell people their own totems by having them rent out the farm. So that is going to be my next shop plan, along with the emeralds and maybe the redstone. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to sell that just yet, but yeah, I'm going to open an emerald and totem shop. Conveniently, there's an outpost right over there. So once I get those item sorters set and ready to go, I'm going to come back and we're going to give this thing a test run, and I hope I don't die. Okay, so I got all of the item sorters completed. So we can come up here and we can take a look at that really quickly. So each of these has the emerald 64 at the bottom there, to there, to there. And then we've got the gunpowder and the redstone dust. It was 3 hoppers of emeralds that I had forgotten. So we'll get a ton of emeralds from this, a ton of gunpowder and redstone. So that's going to be a very productive farm for us. And there's plenty of space down below here where we can expand the storage. Oops. Now, before I get this going, I do need to get rid of this area because this is all spawnable, and we're going to have a bad time if we do let that. Now, I also made this guy angry earlier, so I'm just going to keep my distance and get rid of him really quick. There we go. Hey, Iron Golem head. Whew. So there we go. Now it is all ready to go. Everything should be spawn proof at this point. And according to the tutorial, when I approach with Bad Omen and I come up here, that's when it will spawn. And we come in here and we get things going just like this. So hopefully this actually works and I don't die. Hopefully nothing spawns outside of the area that I cleared. We'll have to see. I'm really nervous, but I'm going to go get Bad Omen Effect. Wish me luck. Well, I got Bad Omen Effect, and then the farm broke, and conveniently, all of the footage that I recorded of it breaking is now lost to time. So you don't have to see any of that, but the farm is still broken. So let's fly over here and get another Bad Omen Effect so I can just show you how broken it is. There we go. Cool. So now we've got Bad Omen Effect. Let's fly on back. So now, once I fly up here, I have to fly around these guys, get the raid started, and you can see I've already gotten a lot of emeralds from this. Once I get the raid started, I come in here, and I start the farm. We do this for just a little bit, and things start spawning. Eventually, we'll start to hear them fall down. So there we are. We've got the raid going. So now that I've got it working, I'm not going to keep it going too long because it is actually broken. It's not really working here. Now, I will say it has been a very productive farm. We've got a lot of emeralds already and a couple extra chests for them that I've consolidated. A lot of gunpowder, a lot of redstone dust, and some bottles. We've started to get a little bit more organized with the sorting system, but I need to make more tiles of the sorting system. And of course, we get a lot of potions, a lot of junk, and even a ton of totems of undying. I got a couple in my inventory here, but let me show you just how many I actually have. This is my totems box. All of these shulker boxes are full of totems. Entirely full. Every one of them. I have a lot, but none of them are my skin. So I'm not really sure what the issue is with that, but let's go back and check what's going on at the top of the farm here. Notice how we still have all of these dudes up here? Yeah, they like to clip through. So we've gone off render distance. Let's come back in a little bit. Yeah, you see how the Ravagers now are clipping through? That's not supposed to happen. And it's happening because, holy moly, there's so many of them. Yeah, this is bad. We're gonna start spawning back. So let's fly away. So this is a known issue with paper for ianxofour's raid farm. Of course, I'll have that tutorial in the description below, but you can fly away and get rid of some of them, but sometimes you still have a few of these dudes left over that you've got to take out manually. So we'll just do that real quick. Oh no, we're getting back. No. Bad time. Okay. Well, I'll clean that up and I'll try to not die. For now, though, I think that's going to be it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I know it's been a long time since I've got the episode out. We've even upgraded it now to 1.19. You see Wardens killed there on the side by Shipwreck, and Lena did it. And I've already got a little bit of mud. So hopefully we'll get back to it a little faster this time than we did between these last two episodes. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And I see Vex floating up and around there. So hopefully I won't die, but I likely will. Bye.